Hey guys, I just want to talk about something real quick that's actually been on my mind. More of the religious conversation. And I just want to say, I've lived an interesting life. It's not full of great things. And there was a lot of things that I had to overcome. There's a whole lot of things that I had to overcome in my life. It was not always sprinkled with all the toppings of the flavor of what you wanted. No, it wasn't. But I want to say this for starters. What makes a church a church? Is it the preacher? Is it the people? Is it the preacher that goes to school, comes back out, and takes that entitlement for that character in that place of the building, and be able to give you all of your seeking, rejoice, sanctuary? Tell me about it. You can leave a comment. And if you can, go on ahead and get a preacher, pastor, whatever titlement of person who's bringing you guys into the church. Now here's the thing. With me, I've been baptized by every different type of religion, or actually more religious church. Every single one. They speak out of the Bible, but they have a different belief of what it means. How I feel like everybody's too busy trying to interpret what it means, but honestly, that's where I get confused. I get very confused when there's so many religious ways of what God means, or Jesus. You got them all. I'm pretty sure you know what they all mean, so I don't mean anything different. But so here's something interesting about my life. Every time when I go to a church, I'll go there. I'll get that silent. And then I get that greet. Like, hi, welcome to the church or whatever. Welcome to the family church or whatever. And then next thing you know it, they're trying to be nice. Me, I'm being fine with them. But then with me, my conversation goes straight to the pastor, the preacher, whoever is pretty much brought the church, speaks to the church. And 9 times out of 10, I'd get ignored, pushed away. But everybody else that settled in that church for all those years, they don't get that treatment. Not at all. It's funny how that works. So I'm just sitting here, just slinging it my own self, because I feel like God's telling me to do it by myself. But here's something interesting. If you're going to run the church, you got to understand, you failing on people, you just failed on the Word of God, on one soul. You want to say you saved them. You didn't. Don't take that credit. Everybody else could be sitting there asking for something physically done to help them. Me, all I'm asking for is a prayer. That was all. And all I get is the enlightenment of being ignored all the time. Why do churches do that? Why do the preachers and the pastors, all of them, do that? 9 times out of 10, I don't see them knocking at your door. Besides Mormons and Jehovah's Witness. They have another way of thinking around. Like Jehovah's Witness has a funny way of how they think about doctors, and then Mormons believe how God's real name has been taken out of the book and pages being rewritten. True, it is. There's always got to be a funny way how people want to look at what the word really means. So they make sure they make it easy. Because all the proof in the Bibles and all the scriptures are not all placed into the Bible. Yeah, that's right. There is more evidence of the Bible that they didn't even decide to put in the Bible. You see, I got all my proof not from Google or YouTube. I got mine from a book. Yep. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I gotta tell you, doing this solo, not having anybody to do this with, it's rough in the beginning. It really is. Maybe that's it. Maybe all you need is yourself present and to believe, than just having to feel like you're having to wake up every Sunday morning, finding that fresh pressed, ironed clothes with a tie and everything else, and that weird smile you got to put on your face every Sunday, but it's not like you're dragging that every other day. Yeah. Well, there's actually a church over here that I really don't believe in. I don't believe in them. They are there for the money, and they act really weird. I actually had a friend that he was pretty laid back, and then next thing you know it, he comes back after I haven't seen him for over 2 years. And he was totally different. I'm like, what did they do to you? I tried to tell him not to worry about that, didn't go to that place. Well, I guess churches have a funny way of making people feel. Physically, mentally. I don't call that the gift of God. God doesn't make people do that. So if you're feeling insane for God, that's yeah. It's not like I started this channel, this page right here, like this. Hi guys, I got something I want to talk about. You see, because I'm so happy. Everything is so great that I want to talk about the church. Now you know there's something wrong. I'm being serious. But there's a lot of people out there that experience this. You're not alone. You guys have a good day.